Go. Recording.
Broadcasting live from the Jet Surf Houston studio, a show immersed in the people, extreme water sports, real estate, live music, yacht clubs, kayaking, canoeing, the lifestyle of the waterfront capital of Texas. Did we mention there's a lot of boating and sailing? Oh, no. Wait. No, that's... Can we cut that? I think I'm seasick. Let's go! Weekends on the water with veteran and professional extreme water sport athlete Jordan Davlin of Jet Surf Houston and Scene Magazine publisher John Ennis.
That is right. This is Weekends in the Water, and we're coming to you live from the Jet Surf Houston studio along the North Shore of Clear Lake in the heart of the waterfront capital of Texas. My name is John Ennis, and as always, I'm proud to be joined by Army veteran, extreme water sports competitor, and Jet Surf Houston founder Jordan Davlin. How goes it, Jordan?
Hey, what's going on, John? Happy to be here tonight, man.
Yeah, no, excited to I'm excited to be wearing shorts.
That's
tonight.
right. That's right. Wow, the weather has been exceptional the last couple of days.
That's true. No, the sun's back.
It is. Yeah, I'm loving it. Hopefully the winter's behind us and it's all all smooth sailing from here, sunny weather, and get out there in the boats, get on the water, and have a good time.
No, the sun is back. Shorts are back on, and the Houston Boat Show was back this year.
It was, yes, absolutely, and what a show it was.
And we've got a very special guest actually on the line. We're using some new technology that we're excited about.
We are, yeah. So tonight we are honored to have a special guest on the show. He was actually, he's a friend of the show and was actually our first guest ever for our official episode at the Houston Boat Show. So tonight we're honored to have the Chief Operations Officer of the Houston Boat Show, Kenny Lovell. How you doing tonight, Kenny?
I'm doing great, guys. How y'all?
Good. No, we're doing excellent. Good. We're doing excellent. No,
I heard y'all talking about the sun, and I'm with you guys, man. This last couple of days, the weather has been just phenomenal. I'm happy to have the 70 degrees back.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen.
Yeah. Today, I think it was in the 60s, but with that sun, you couldn't even tell. I mean, it was nice and warm. I mean, it was amazing. So, yeah.
Yeah, as long as the sun comes out, I'm okay. I mean, warmer the better. But if it's those overcast days, the gloomy days, that gets me. That gets to me. So I'm excited to see the sun out, blue skies, blue water. It was a glorious day today.
That's right. That's right.
So as we alluded to, obviously we've talked a lot in the show since we started because literally we started at the Houston International Boat Sport and Travel Show, and then all of a sudden the world changed not too long after that, and. We've kind of talked about that with the show and how, we've kind of been promoting, going outdoors, boating, and all the things that we actually could still do during the pandemic. Of course, it's, we kind of feel like things are returning to normal. And one sign of that is that the boat show happened this year, right? After having to take a year off. So, hey, congratulations, Kenny, on the success of the show.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, just being able to pull the show off this year. I'm sure there was a lot of hoops you guys had to jump through. And so, maybe start off with telling us just a little bit about, what it took to get this thing going this year. And because, man, I was there and it really was an awesome event. So kind of tell us a little bit about your side of it.
Sure, definitely. Yeah, no, we were super stoked to be back ourselves. I mean, sitting there not being able to do what we normally do, which is enjoy all the outdoor toys and people and, boat show's a big family. It's not just about the boats a lot of times. It's a lot of people that get to come together once, twice a year and just talk and reminisce about how the year's been. So we all definitely missed it. And it was great coming back. It was definitely a challenge. Of course, as everybody has definitely knows that our inventory shortages, throughout the United States has just been hammering everybody, and it's definitely been tough. Right. And so, we were trying to put this thing together, and some of the pieces weren't fitting, to be honest with you. And so we kind of went back to the drawing board and, talking with other show industries. I'm sure you guys hopefully have talked about, we joined up with our Houston Auto Show this year.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that brainchild came together, and it's funny how these things all develop, because this was a conversation that myself and the auto show gentlemen were talking about, and it started as a joke. and we're kind of ha-haing back and forth about it.
Let's call it the Automotive Show, and I'm sure people laugh, but then they're like, that's kind of catchy, actually.
Genius.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And so we're sitting here and we're talking back and forth, and all of a sudden we're talking about our struggles, and the auto industry is having the exact same problems that we are, and there's just not enough supplies coming down the chain to put all these things together. And so we said, hey, well, what if we really did this thing and put them together? And it worked out tremendous. I mean, obviously we got to have what I thought was a great looking boat show, a lot more product than I even expected myself to be there at the show. Manufacturers and dealers alike really came together to put the show on, to help bring what the public wants and put it out in front of them. And I couldn't tell you how long it's been since there's probably been that much product in one spot that could actually be, purchased in our industry for a while now. So it was a huge success. Like I said, lots of fun. The energy was fun. Got to see a lot of cool cars at the same time. I enjoyed that part of it myself.
Right.
Yeah, that was very neat.
Absolutely.
So,
no,
go ahead.
Yeah, just a successful pivot, and that's
Absolutely.
kind of the pandemic has forced, pivots on a lot of us, and so it's exciting to see, see you and the people from the car show pivot and come up with a successful idea together. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Like I said, they came to the table real strong too. Like I said, even putting the two together, we definitely had our struggles, but I give it to people just like Jordan, though. I mean, they stepped up. I know he was, having trouble finding everything he needed as far as pieces to go. And that was the story along a lot of our dealers. But I mean, this is what the public wants. And I think, if they were lucky enough to have a chance to come attend this year, they got to see that. I mean, the people were out there, lots of product out there. It really gave people a chance to kind of feel normal again. I know that's what I've been waiting to kind of feel some type of normal again through this whole situation. So,
right.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, I really like what you said earlier when you opened up and said that, it's a shame that you guys, weren't able to do this with the restrictions going on and lack of inventory before, because it is a community of boaters. It's people that really do get together. And like you said, they come to the boat show every year, and whether there's anything new or not, they do. They want to talk to their other boaters, and they want to see the new things out there. And there's always something new. But, like I said, these people are going to come, and it's part of their yearly routine. They really look forward to it. And, taking the photos and getting different people together that love to go out on the water. So like you said, that was great. And then as well, that's the community of people that want to be at the show. But then the industry side, like you said, really coming together last minute, not knowing, what kind of inventory they have to put up, or having to bring in salespeople from out of state, or whatever the situation is. And like you said, it was an awesome show. I think y'all filled it up completely. Everybody, the most people I've seen in a long time. Everybody was, chomping at the bit and ready to get out there and go check out the boats and the cars. And again, what an awesome addition for people to get, 2-in-1, and they pay for that one ticket and they get to go see the cars and the boats this year. And it's kind of that cross audience. And so it was really great for us firsthand, being, one of the booths where we were getting people coming over and, hey, are you here for boats? You here for cars? And, maybe they're coming over from the auto side, or they're about to go see the cars. But either way, they were excited to be able to do both, and that was the feedback we got. So I think that was really cool what y'all were able to pull off. Not last minute, but able to pull off together and have such a successful show.
Yeah, it like I said, it was put together kind of on a short time frame for what we're used to doing, but that was something when we sat down around the table, like I said, knowing that the public out there, that all of our boaters that are currently in the industry, and to be honest with you, we've been very fortunate that we have got to get in front of a lot of new audience that when a lot of things shut down and there weren't a lot of things to do, all of a sudden boats came back into the highlight of things. And I know a lot of people, I think over the years, have had some fears about, I've never done that before. It looks a little scary. I can't afford it and that kind of thing. And so it really gave them an opportunity at that point to say, well, there's not a lot to look at. Let's go look at a boat. And they got to learn a whole lot too. And that's something else that's great about the boat show is, coming out there, you get to talk to so many, what I would call experts. There's a lot of manufacturers that send in their reps and everything from the factory.
Yeah.
And these people get to talk to them and they get into the nuts and bolts.
They know what they're getting
into.
Yeah.
Right. So it's an important aspect of it. And I lost my train of thought when I was bringing that up. But what I was going for is when me and the auto show guy talked, it was very important to us that, we wanted to offer both shows for, like I said, one ticket price because everybody's been wanting both. I mean, we've been wanting the auto show. We've been wanting the boat show. I know that everybody wanted to come see it. And we don't want to penalize everybody and be like, well, you got to pay for both of them. It was just like, no, come out, come enjoy it. Let's enjoy life again. So
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys have, big shoes to fill, both of you. Y'all take on the whole NRG center or 80-90% of it. I mean, this place is massive. If you guys listening have not been, I mean, this is a huge facility, and so it takes a lot to bring in this inventory and all of these different companies, whether it's cars or boats. So there's just so many logistics that go into it, and like you said, due to inventory issues this year, I mean, it couldn't have worked out more perfect that y'all both had just enough stuff to bring in to fill it and split it, and like I said, give people a real bang for their buck and kind of a new experience. So like I said, it was scary walking into this again, something that has never been done, and to see it come together so beautifully as far as from the show aspect and the promoter side of putting this together. I mean, everybody worked so well together. Like I said, we've got it in there. It presented well. Like I said, we all accomplished, I think, giving the public what they needed and dealers alike. And again, like I said, hopefully we are introducing everybody into this great family that what the outdoor lifestyle and what boating is. I mean, we are. A lot of people don't realize it, but when it comes to the boating community, I mean, we're tight. I mean, it's you don't have to know the other boater, and I mean, you can walk up to them and they're gonna smile and shake your hand and say hi, and it's just a really neat thing to be a part of, and a lot of people I don't think get to know that. It's a funny example is, people don't really help you park your car, but guess what? Almost anybody will help you tie your boat up and help you get your boat on the dock, right?
Absolutely.
So it's like that. You just kind of jump to help. Every boater, it helps every boater. It's not every man for himself. It's a community, and they're all trying to work together and be safe. The different communication devices between the boats. I mean, they're all intertwined and trying to make sure that they're all on the same page. So.
Absolutely. I've always been impressed how, people raft up next to each other. I mean, and get 10 boats wide, and just walk across each other's boat and hang out together. It's just such a social lifestyle. You're right.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. We're excited to start getting back out there,
spring is in the air, man.
It is, yeah. So tell us about a couple of the quick highlights of the show, like just 2 or 3 things that really jumped out at you this year that just, like I said, something that really impressed you, or, a particular attendee that, caught your eye, or, something that happened that was just unique this year that's worth sharing.
There's actually a lot. I mean,
yeah, of course. So many people. Yeah.
Well, and when I say that, I'll be honest with you. I mean, we're all sitting here trying to make these plans and put this stuff in motion. And the actual, and I know Jordan can appreciate this because he's on the behind the lines with this venture of putting this display together and trying to find all the product to put into it. And, we weren't what we always have been, which is this big grand. We know we were missing